Do you sometimes have the impression that other people have more luck or more success than you, or that you suffer more, and that you think it's unfair in life? I want to explain you with that spiritual concept you probably already heard about. That means the whole universe is inside of you. Yeah, that we all have the same potential in life. We all have the same potential of suffering, or also luck. Yeah, to find our own luck and happiness in life. And I made a little picture. I draw something to explain you that. So if this is the universe, let's say our Earth, yeah, this is here and there for everybody of us, right? If I want to make a hike in the mountains, everybody could come there and would find the same hike, what is on the map. If you search on Google Maps a certain point, Google Maps will lead you to that point. And everybody, it's not just for one. So we all have the same possibilities of visiting a certain location or destination here on Earth. It would be the same for everybody. It's not that I would find another Paris than you. It's the city is the same for everybody. This is what I want to say. But we also have an inner map, what is a reflection of the outer map. So certain areas you find also in yourself. You can go on an outer journey on our planet, but you can also do an inner journey inside yourself with your point of consciousness. So for example, this dark forest symbolizes our fear. And when you walk through a dark forest and it's scary, maybe in the night, it's dark, you feel uncomfortable. And also inside you can be in this dark forest, and to be afraid of something. Here is the desert. That might be your inner emptiness, or you're starving for something. You are thirsty for something in life. You want to experience something. And when it finally comes to you and you experience it, you're in your own oasis. Maybe an oasis of silence, or friendship, or love. This here is the swamp, the deadly swamp. What you also can have inside of you, this is all this complex around pain. Can be desperation, like deep hurts, hatred, everything what is dark and makes you feel suffering. Here we have the mountain, and the mountain stands for success, also for freedom, because it's never easy to climb a mountain. You need to overcome obstacles, it's exhausting. But when you made it to the top, you feel this kind of freedom and happiness and the success of making it. Here we have the seaman. I will also explain that. And here's our house. Like most people, they just try to find a comfortable place in life, also inside of them, and build kind of security there. So they don't really want to experience those dangers and risks in life because they could get lost in it, right? So they prefer to stay at home. This can be in the outside, that you just want to stay at home and you don't want to travel, but this can also be inside of you, that you don't really want to go in touch with your inner feelings. You just want to stay where you are, feel comfortable, and then distract yourself or compensate with other stuff. That you don't need to feel what's around you. But then also, of course, you live in a small world. Your horizon can't expand. And your point on the outer map of this earth doesn't need to be the same like your point of consciousness, where you are inside of you. So, for example, you can be at home, physically, but your point of consciousness can be pain. So even if you are in your comfortable house, you can suffer. Yeah, this is not a real guarantee to be happy and safe. Here we have flowers. This is when you're in love. This is friendship. This is like flowering in life when you're just like really well with the sun. So yeah, the outer world and the risk and the dangers you also can feel inside yourself, and it's always an adventure to travel through your consciousness and to switch your point of consciousness. And with that journey, you often come to a fork in life. You see it here. This is the fork. When you experience hurt, for example, you have the choice. You can go that path that leads into pain and suffering and hatred, yeah? Or you can choose the path of healing, what is very exhausting and not easy to climb that mountain of healing and reach it. Or you can first go here, then you can go back and go back on the mountain. It's always a jungle inside yourself, like you can choose between paths. And where do those paths lead you? Yeah, what do you search when you travel outside or when you travel inside? What is your goal? Yeah, often you hear about making your luck, like finding your luck in the world, so a treasure, for example. And there are like outer treasures like gold. Yeah, a lot of stories are about finding a treasure, like a gold treasure. And but there's also this inner treasure, those inner values, what you are seeking. Often in life or in stories, the seamen, they find the treasure, yeah, because they can navigate through their life in a way that the storm, yeah, or thunderstorm, what comes from outside is there. They can't change it, but they can decide about where they want to navigate, yeah, with their steer wheel to make it through. So this is their responsibility. So we all try to find the inner luck, the freedom, the safety, yeah, the treasure inside of us. And the real treasure is always inside of us. Yeah? Because the gold you find on the outside, it's fine, you can have a comfortable life, but you can't take it with you. But the inner gold is something like you always will have. Yeah? You can never lose it again. Like since you found that treasure inside yourself, you can never lose it again. And you can find that treasure everywhere. You can find it in the swamp, yeah? Because the treasures are often hidden somewhere in the most difficult locations to find. It's never easy to find a treasure. It's always very tricky, yeah? With a lot of dangers and risks in the outside and in the inside. Because if you want to find the treasure inside you, yeah, what is called love and gratitude, you also need to find a path that leads to that treasure inside you. For example, forgiveness when you feel pain or hurt, or gratitude. They are those bridges that leads you to your inner treasure. So this is the inner map about, like going with your point of consciousness where you come to yourself to find your connection and your inner treasure. Not everybody is seeking for that, yeah? At least not obviously, but a lot of us, like consciously, want to find this. And it's a kind of joke behind this, because at one point when we find it, it's obvious that we are the treasure already. Yeah? We are already the love we are seeking for. We are already this divine presence we are searching. That's why I draw this on the other side, the heart, the love. Yeah, it's behind all of this. And it's a kind of joke because we are seeking something what we already are. Yeah, it's funny. It's actually funny, and we realize it when we are there. But the good news is that we can find this love, this treasure inside us from everywhere. Everywhere on the map we can find it, even at home. Yeah, I hope that became a little bit more clear, the inner landscape, our inner map, and if you have questions, just make a comment. I'm happy about every like, and I wish you lots of love and successful treasure hunting.